Welcome to the Unpolished Vote. My name's Cash.
My name's Matthew Conover.
And we will be your hosts, producers, and editors for this new podcast. First things first, let me introduce myself. I'm Cash, and I'm a junior in high school. I play a lot of golf. That's my thing. I love doing that. But I also really like politics. I love to hear everybody's viewpoint about politics. I love to discuss politics with anybody that'll listen. Really, some people say it's annoying. Some people enjoy it. And yeah, I'm a junior in high school. We're both juniors in high school, and we wanted to start this podcast to really spread awareness to the youth. I'll let my partner take it.
I'm a junior in high school, previously stated. I am looking for a track to medical school through a pre-med route. Going to be applying for a military scholarship this summer, and hopefully that'll work. And I'm very inclined academically as well as extracurriculars. I'm very involved in my school as well as my community. And I think that not enough people are interested in politics. So that's my reason for starting this podcast. And then...
you want to talk about the mission statement?
Yeah. Okay, so the goal of this podcast, or the mission statement of this podcast, is it aims to help young Americans understand key political issues so they can build their own opinions based in facts rather than noise. And what that means is today's media is mostly noise, meaning there's narratives, there's opinions, there's other people's opinions based on opinions. So you can't make an opinion based in fact, which is quintessential for a political view to be based in facts, because if it's not based in facts, then you can't argue it.
Yeah, I would agree. To me, noise is, those TikToks that you see, and even news stations. There's so much narrative that is pushed nowadays, and a lot of these news stations like CNN, Fox, the Daily Mail, they're all pushing a narrative instead of pushing facts into these young people's minds. So we really wanted to start this to share the facts that we learned and the information that we've gathered, and so the young people of America can form their own opinions on facts instead of just what other people tell them, and that's really how it should be. And yeah,
I think another reason why we're making this is because of how polarized the political landscape has become. It's difficult for people to even have conversations about politics today because they're scared they're going to offend people or step on other people's toes, and that's not how politics was imagined. It's not how it was created. It was created to create a better, more perfect society. That's the point of it. And now it has become strayed from what it originally was made for. And I think that I can speak for both of us that we both grew up in a prosperous situation where we have the ability and support groups where we can talk about our ideas and not be told that we're completely wrong, but have constructive criticism to where some ideas are not grounded in facts, rather grounded in opinions.
Or even to that, emotions.
Emotions, yeah.
And yeah, no, I feel like today there's become such a radicalization in political parties. I mean, you have the radical left and the radical right. And I think, like, once again, I think I speak for both of us where we both agree that we shouldn't have these radicalizations, because the further we go down that path, the more hate is spread in the world. And what I mean by this is, at least in my brain, I can't imagine a radical right agreeing with a radical left on anything.
Yeah.
And in politics, you always have to find solutions because nobody ever is going to agree down to a T. And we don't even agree down to a T on everything.
Yeah.
We do. We still have debates between each other. But I do want everybody listening to this to take everything with a grain of salt and remember that we are all human, right? Just because somebody doesn't share an opinion with you doesn't mean that they're any less. And yeah, that's just something to keep in mind and remember.
Yeah, I think another thing that you touched on, which was important, was that take everything with a grain of salt. We are high school students. We're not going to get everything right, but we're going to try our hardest to provide with facts. I mean, everything that we're going to say will have some sort of bias because we're human, but we're going to try to eliminate as much bias as we can. Thank you for listening. I hope this resonated with you all. We're going to be trying to post at least 3 to 4 videos a month around that goal. And yeah.
Yeah, you do have to remember that we are high school. We're juggling a social life, sports, and school. But we will try our very hardest, and we hope that y'all enjoy these videos, and we'd love to hear feedback in the future.
Or if there's any topics that y'all would like us to cover.
Yeah, and we just wanted to post this little introduction, short and sweet, before we get into any real topics. And yeah, peace out.
Peace out, y'all.